Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw the hook, didn't land. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stumbling up, and down goes the Sandman. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a...
Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the Bellish and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Snap. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight. And they'll be facing the Sandman. and they'll have a nice reach advantage. They'll be facing off in the welterweight division.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, the artist from the... This one has all of those big... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And he caught him with a left hook. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. A perfect counter shot. The champion is back for another defense. Nice counter shot. Missing with that right hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And down goes the Sandman. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes. Here we go. It's round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And down goes the artist. And look at that shot to the head, and there's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw. on to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Did well to block that right hook. Those counter punches. Referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. That left hook missed. Good counter punch. Nice defense on that hook. And now going for the finish. The Sandman is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The perfect counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Hold that thought! So much for defensive abilities. And they've dropped the Sandman. Cue up the replay machine. I have got this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen.
one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for take off, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain on my fit, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Don't have to wait for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one. Another one down.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. First up, all the seats. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. done with that counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Will the referee stop it? And down goes Steamboat. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good counter punching. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the...
And there's the bell for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That counter punch caught him clean. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. And he scores with the counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The right hook just missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe. Let's get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That big hook doesn't land. punch himself out, though. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. That was the moment!
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's bombs away! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode. There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Looking to land the hook. A perfect counter lands. Where was the defense? Why would... And Steamboat goes down. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Good counter punch. Just missed with that hook. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That'll be a 10-8. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. The stamina is off the charts. The corner's got to take a good look, and that's a knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.